Compared to Siem Reap, it is not good.
Too much prostitution.
My least favorite place is Kuala Lumpur.
Vientiane in Laos.
Vietnam, Hanoi.
I am at Khaosan Road. This is the Traveler's Valhalla of Southeast Asia in Bangkok. And in this video I'm gonna approach some random people to talk about their experiences, to find out what their best and worst places are in Southeast Asia.
I was in Sri Lanka, Cambodia, 1 month in Vietnam and 1 month in Laos and return here.
Are you traveling solo, sir?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I like it.
What is your best place so far that you've been to?
The Sri Lanka, it was a very, very good trip.
Actually, this channel is based in Thailand, but showing only content in Southeast Asia. Sri Lanka is south. And now you've been to Cambodia as well. How long have you been in Cambodia?
3 weeks.
How about Cambodia? The best place in Cambodia?
Kampot, there is a lot of nature around and there is a good people in Kampot, yes.
Okay. Is there a place that you don't like so much in Southeast Asia?
I think Phnom Penh.
Oh, you didn't like Phnom Penh?
Oh no, there is too much prostitution.
Oh, really?
Old men with young girls. It was, I don't know the word in English, but it was incredible.
Yeah, but not in a good way then.
Yes.
So how long ago was this, sir?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
I've been to Thailand for probably about 10 times over the course of the last 12 years. It's always been a stop-off zone to just go to Europe or other parts of Asia, just because of Bangkok.
How about the rest of Southeast Asia? Have you been traveling a little bit here?
Yeah, I just came from Laos. I was at Cambodia, Vietnam, and Thailand. I've done Indonesia,
Nice.
Singapore. I'm off to Hong Kong and South Korea and Japan.
Your best experiences, and where was it?
Best experience is probably Thailand, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very tourist friendly. The Thai people are amazing. There's so many things to see here. So you got the north, Chiang Mai, which is a bit colder. You got Bangkok, which is a big city, and then you got the islands down south, which are really good too. Yeah.
What's your favorite place, let's say, in Thailand?
Probably Bangkok, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just the city that never sleeps. There's always something to do, something for everybody.
Hey, and people know Sukhumvit and Khaosan Road. Have you explored any other parts in Bangkok?
Yeah, I really recommend Chatuchak, JJ Markets.
Yeah.
So they're actually the biggest markets in Southeast Asia. I actually had some Thai friends, which I've sort of lost contact with, but they would take me to some areas that I had no idea. And the next time, that was amazing, but I just can't remember the names or anything.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there another place, let's say, in Southeast Asia, which could be your second favorite?
Probably Cambodia.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, and Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those two. Vietnam, because it's such a long country. And they've got amazing beaches, really good food. Like, I think it's probably the best food in Southeast Asia.
Yeah, okay.
I love the banh mi. I love the French influence, the egg coffee. I spent 5 weeks there prior to coming like 2 months ago. And I wish I'd actually stayed longer.
How did you like Phnom Penh?
Compared to Siem Reap, it is not good. It is a very big city, but a weird city too. So I was staying near the river. And yeah, there is a seedy side to it. Like, they'll have massage parlors, and the women that are there just don't look healthy. From what I heard from the Cambodians, there was actually a lot of ice and methamphetamine use there.
I feel a little bit bad because I actually love Phnom Penh. And would you still recommend going to Phnom Penh?
I'd go again, yeah, because it is the capital. And obviously there's a lot of flights that go there. Yeah. But after going to Siem Reap, I was like, man, Siem Reap is where it's at. Because they have Angkor Wat, which is incredible. They've got 3 different types of markets. It was just catered for me more, and I met a lot more people there. Where Phnom Penh, because it's so big and spread out, I think it's a bit harder to meet people. And it's got its good side and it's got its ugly side. Yeah. It's definitely got its good side and ugly side. But it won't be the worst place I've been. I probably think that the capital city that I was shocked at the most was Vientiane in Laos. It's a very weird capital city. Everything closes around 10 p.m. It's a very small district where the tourists hang out. So once you go out of that, it's bizarre. And there's lots of stray dogs. I actually got chased a few times by stray dogs.
Okay.
And yeah, thankfully, because I'm not sort of scared of them, I was able to shoo them away. But if you get a big pack of them, it might be a bit hard. But Laotian people were amazing people. They are great people. I did actually get robbed by my driver in Laos.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I got a minivan and I was going from Vientiane to Vang Vieng, and then we stopped just for a lunch break. Whilst we got out for food, I left my bag in there because I'd pretty much done that most of the trip and I was thinking it was going to come out, but he decided to kick a few people off the van that wanted to stay on. Got in the van and just drove away for 10 minutes. An hour later, when I checked into my guest house, took out my pass, and I was like, God, he took $200 off me.
Basically, you're saying like the people are lovely in Laos.
They're amazing. So this is my experience. That happened. I went to the tourist police. The tourist police said, go back to Vientiane, and speak to the police there because he's based there. When I went to Vientiane, it was near impossible finding a police station. And the police stations, I was sending from one to another, to another, to another. And then the tourist police and immigration are closed on weekends. So instead of getting everything sorted on Friday, I had to stay the weekend. And then Monday morning, I go to the tourist police and immigration and people were on their phones. There was one policeman cutting up a watermelon. Another lady was sewing. And these are police officers. And I was really shocked at how relaxed they were. And I could sort of just get the feeling that nothing was really going to happen. But this is the flip side to them. This is why I say Lao people are amazing people and very hospitable. Once that had happened, I was walking back to my guest house and there was a little kid, like definitely under the age of 15. Could barely stand up above the handlebars. And he started, was like, where are you? I was like, can you like just direct me to this road? I was like, no, get on. I'll give you a lift. So he gave me a lift. He dropped me off and I kid you not, a minute later, as I was just walking, this man had parked his car and goes, are you okay? Everything all right? I was like, yeah, I just had a hard morning. I got robbed and I couldn't sort it out. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He was like, please, let me take you to lunch. He took me to a restaurant and we had lunch together and we actually fighting for the bill and he paid for it all. And
no way.
Very, very nice person.
Cool is that?
Very, very nice people. Lao people are actually very hospitable. I found that they were very genuine, very kind. And they don't haggle as much, like the shopkeepers don't accost you as much. That's probably a better word to say.
They're not really business minded.
They'll actually sit there on their phones and unless you go up to them, then they'll do it. Where, other parts in Asia, they will really come up to you and like, come on, I'll do your price and sort of accost you for, for anything they can for a sale. Take it all, that's just travels. You take the good and the bad.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. But for me, luckily, he didn't take my passport, he didn't take anything else.
He must have been desperate, man.
Well, they're very poor. They're very poor. So obviously, if opportunity comes, you've got that devil on your shoulder telling you to do it. And but
did you end up getting a police report?
I did, but nothing will happen of it. He pretty much just made me put my fingerprint on it. He took a few photos, and he just filed it. But it's okay. I won't get it back. Yeah, it was only $200. So
maybe your insurance covered?
I'm not insured. It's taught me a lesson to just be vigilant, and same with you travellers. Always make sure you have all your stuff with you, especially your belongings. Don't leave it there for a second.
You did give it already, but do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
Travel the world. That's the only way you see the world and you expand yourself and your mind. It is probably the best thing anyone can do for themselves. The number one rule is wherever you go, respect their law, their rules, and also the locals. Make sure you respect them. And if you do all that, you should be fine. You'll have a great time.
Have you been traveling a lot in Southeast Asia?
I've been traveling, 30, 40 years in Southeast Asia.
Oh, yeah?
I will tell you a story. Hello. In 81, I was in China.
Okay.
81. Okay. You were not born, I think.
No, I was not born yet, sir. That's right.
Okay. 81, I was in China. Okay. Then I came to Bangkok. And then I went to Sri Lanka. And then I went to South Africa with my wife and 2 children. It was an incredible trip, and I was carrying not this but a big camera. So everything is in YouTube.
Throughout the many years that you've been in Southeast Asia, what's your favorite place in Southeast Asia?
The island of Penang. I love it. I have many Chinese friends there, and we celebrated the Chinese New Year. And I was the only foreigner that was invited to lunch in the town hall Chinese. Then I love Thailand, really, I love it, Why? Because I am a Buddhist. I go to this temple every day, and the other temple over there, and I love it. And when I see lamas, I say hello, etc., and we sit and we talk. Fantastic.
So, I don't know a lot about Buddhism. Can you teach us one thing that is very important about Buddhism?
Yeah, control of the mind. It's not a religion. It is a control of the mind. It's a philosophy, and that's the important thing. Most people don't know how to control their mind, And Buddhism taught me how to control my mind and don't make big mistakes.
Can we go back to Southeast Asia again? And your favorite places are Penang and then maybe the whole of Thailand, or?
Oh yeah, the whole of Thailand. Look. You know what I like most? Chiang Rai.
Oh yeah, okay.
Chiang Rai, for me it's a favorite place, right? It's fantastic. That's the river, across is Laos, and a lot of local people dress the traditional dresses, so it's fantastic, Chiang Rai. And there are not too many tourists in Chiang Rai.
Can I ask you, what's your least favorite place in Southeast Asia?
My least favorite place is Kuala Lumpur.
Actually, wow! Why is that, sir?
Because it's buildings, and I like this. So this is what I like.
Okay, fair enough, sir. Fair enough. Because Bangkok is also building. Maybe people say.
Not this part. No Khaosan. You know, I live here. Normally I stay in the Bella Bella.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Why fantastic? Because they have a big window in the room they gave me, or they usually give me, and it overlooks the temple. Okay, you see. So I open up in the morning. I cannot believe it. You see all this fantastic temple. Okay. Monday I'm traveling to Cambodia.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. To Siem Reap.
What's the best place in Cambodia?
Siem Reap, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what?
Angkor Wat, no?
Yes, for sure.
Angkor Wat.
And how about the worst place in Cambodia?
I don't think there is a worse place in Cambodia. No.
You are full of stories, I can imagine. What's the best story you have in Southeast Asia?
The best story in Southeast Asia, it was in Cambodia. A Chinese woman got in love with me. Absolutely.
How did you make her fall in love?
No. It just happened. We spent together 2-3 weeks, okay, and then I told her, well, now I have to leave. And she said, no, but I want to live with you. And I said, no, it's not possible, okay. So, and she started crying. You know, but that was an incredible moment. And she was a typical Chinese. She was tall, long legs, beautiful, and she was a lawyer.
Oh yeah.
She had a university diploma, okay, and that's I always remember that. You see.
But you were not falling in love with her?
No, I was not falling in love with her. That's the issue, yeah. But you know, she used to take me to Chinese restaurants and do this and do that, and she was incredible. Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much.
I'm sorry, and
Okay.
I was the first man she had in her life.
Okay. Do you have a message to the world or some wisdom to pass on?
Yes, please. If you are in Europe or in the United States, you know, just and you want to have tranquility in your mind, come to a Buddhist country, you see, and control your mind, because now the war with Ukraine, the war between Israeli and Palestinians, the economic situation is very bad in Europe and the United States, you know. So come here, and you will sort of in 1 month or two. Don't come as a tourist 1 week or two. Come 1 month or two, and you will change your life tremendously. And this happened to me in India. I went to India the first time for 5 months, okay, and it changed my life.
25 ago, I come for the first time.
Okay.
I go to Vietnam, I go to Laos, I go to Cambodia.
So we're looking actually for the best place in Southeast Asia and the worst place in Southeast Asia. What's the best place or your sweet spot, let's say?
I like Thailand, so it's evident. But I visit the temple Angkor to Cambodia, Belarong, Vietnam, and Bangkok. It's crazy.
You like Bangkok also?
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place in Thailand?
Chiang Mai, with a mountain next to.
And what's the worst place in Southeast Asia? Was there a place that you did not like?
Vietnam, Hanoi, many plastic on the floor, pollution, no good, it's speed, the man speed,
Yeah. Okay.
every time, speed. Oh, sorry, I am in the holiday.
I like it though. I like it very much actually, the city, but I can imagine there is quite a bit of plastic and rubbish maybe somewhere.
Yeah, it's a bad problem in the world. In Europe, it's the same.
These were all personal experiences and opinions, so hopefully it does not scare you away to visit any of the places we discussed in this video. Thank you all for watching till the very end. I'd like to say from the capital city of Thailand in Bangkok, bye for now and stay tuned.